Alright, welcome back. Alright, so today's lesson we're going to talk about starting and drawing. Alright, now I first off have a reference. Alright, so I've got my this Reeves red crimson watercolor. Alright, so it's sitting on my table. Now you're going to see this a little differently for me because my camera is located directly above you. Alright, I'm going to be looking at a different point of view. Alright, but first thing I do when I started drawing is I want to create a gesture. Gesture is a quick kind of roadmap drawing. It may be a part of the finished piece, but really it's just me getting my head and my hand to observe what I see in front of me. Alright, so what I do is I take a couple seconds and I just start sketching. Alright, and once again, it's not about being perfect. It's just about observing and getting used to the image that's there. Alright, so as I sketch, we'll go quiet a couple of times and I apologize for that. Alright, but as I sketch I'm going to try to find some of my edges. Alright, but I'm also going to try to get this movement. If you see right here, alright, there's an indentation. Alright, so I'm going to try to get that movement into my piece. Alright, once again, probably will not be there when you see the finished result. That's too short. I need to make that a little longer. Now as you look at this, alright, you can always go back to that 5 parts of the video idea. Here's those cast shadows. Alright, there's going to be some values in there. There's going to be some transitions. There's going to be a highlight, with the highlights actually coming from the top this time. Alright, so you're not seeing a whole lot of it. There is a lot of value underneath there. Alright, so when I'm looking at here, I can see the cast shadow underneath all that. Alright, now with this concept, I've got a basic drawing laid out. Alright, by no means am I done. Alright, because I've got lots of textures, I've got all of these words and some values to put in there. I've got this back section. Alright, you're seeing it as very shadow part. Alright, I'm seeing it, there's a nice transition, so I didn't put that in. So I could value that part in. I see some really heavy black lines in there and back here. You may not see it from the top, alright, but I see them because I'm sitting at a different angle. Alright, but what I've done there is I've created myself a roadmap. I know that the tube is it's pushed in some, it's not perfectly cylindrical. I do know that there's going to be some value to this, and there's going to be some texture to that. There's going to be some value in here which I forgot to put. Alright, so that's why we do direct observation, and so that we can see those values inside there. Alright, and then there's also some inside here. I have a little metal part there. Alright, now what I've done is, one, it's a gesture. These are your quick responsive drawings because it's quick. Alright, roadmap drawings. Alright, responsive is another good word. Alright, so I'm just getting used to my space. Alright, then from there, I went and looked at the contours. Alright, the contours are the outside edges. More importantly, they are descriptive. Let me see if I can write. Alright, so description. Alright, so description or descriptive outside edges. Alright, now, does that mean these edges? Yes, but does that also mean these edges too and those edges there because they're inside? Alright, yes. Alright, because we're describing the shape of the piece. Alright, now another concept is called cross contouring. Alright, now if this contour describes the edges, cross contouring describes the surface. Alright, and that's what I've done here. And when you see these lines, alright, as they go in and they bulge out, alright, I am describing the surface. So these are going to tuck under and then roll up on top. So will these. They'll tuck under because this is going to be hidden from me when I look at it because that's sunk in. So that edge is going to come there but then roll over the top. This one will too, roll over the top. But then it's going to roll again and back under because the tube itself, like I said, has a lot of twists and turns